Let me say this up front. Your age is not the enemy. Your age is not why you gain weight. Your age is not why your body is sore and achy. Your age is not why it's harder to move. Your age is not why your body feels different. The real enemy? Not moving enough or not moving the right way. In this video, I want to flip the script on everything you've been told about aging and show you what's really possible when you start exercising the right way. I want to start with something that one of my former clients just texted me 3 days ago. She's 51 years old, and here's what she told me. I can do anything physically. I feel so grateful. I don't feel old at all. I hear people my age talking about being old, having aches and pains, and not being able to do things, and I cannot relate at all. I have a ton of energy. I'm strong, I have stamina, I can swim and bike and walk and hike for hours. I can get up from sitting on the floor with no hands and no problem. I can chase my kids around. I want to do this for my whole life. Remember, she's 51 years old, and about 3 years ago she started strength training with me and training 2 to 3 days per week. So how does she do it? What's the secret here? Let's dive in. We've been taught that getting older means falling apart. And it's normal to hurt and it's normal to gain weight, especially as women. When our hormones go crazy, we just gain weight and we have absolutely no say in this. We've been told that it's okay to feel tired and also that we should slow down. But what if these problems are not caused by our age and we just have this conditioning that plays in our minds because this is what we have been hearing all the time. You get older and everything's gonna be terrible. And here's the absolute kicker that I heard a couple of years ago. This person told me, I started gaining weight in my 20s when my metabolism started to slow down. And I could not believe what I just heard. The problem really isn't the age. Even if you're 40 or 50 or 60, it's not the age. It's the fact that most of us become more and more inactive. We move less and less. Even things like pain, it's not because we're getting older. It's because of stress and because we're moving less. Recently, I've been listening to a book by Thomas Hanna, who was a somatic movement therapist. And he talks a lot about the myth of aging. Here's something that really caught my attention. What if every year that we live, we're supposed to feel better and better and better? Can you imagine that? But most of us don't believe it. Instead, we're telling ourselves that getting stiff and tired and gaining weight and all of these things happen because we get older. And yet, have you seen people in their 60s, 70s, 80s, and even 90s, and sometimes even hundreds, who are active and can do a lot of things that younger people can't? If you haven't seen any evidence of that, just put a simple search in YouTube and you find hundreds, if not thousands of videos of people who are older and very active, still in motion, still full of vitality and energy. You can see these people hiking, dancing, lifting weights, traveling, doing so many different things. And this is not because these people have exceptionally great genetics or they are especially lucky in some ways. Maybe there is some genetics involved, but they have this energy, vitality, and their bodies are functioning so well because they have continued to move and continued to keep their bodies strong. Yes, of course, the diet and the sleep and the social connections, all these things matter too. But most of those people who you see who at their old age are still doing a lot of stuff are doing it because they have practiced being active. I want to share a personal story with you. A couple of months ago, I had a conversation with two of my family members who are 69 and 71. And I wanted to help them understand that if they exercise a little bit more, they would actually feel so much better. They would likely have less pain, they would have better body composition, and they would just overall have more energy and vitality. So here's the story that I told them. And this, of course, is a true story. I did not make it up. I have a personal training client who started working with me a little over 5 years ago, and he was then in his early 70s. He had not worked out before. He had had a typical desk job all his life, and he had not been active. But his wife, who was training at their gym, bought him 10 personal training sessions with me. And that's where it all started. Fast forward 5+ years from when he started, and here are all of the things that he's doing on a regular basis. He's biking and skiing with his granddaughter. He's going on long bird watching trips. He travels the world. Just recently, he went to Japan, went to Alaska, New Zealand. He's traveling all over the world. He's walking, hiking, and exploring, and not from this comfortable tour bus, but actually on his own feet. So this is a guy who started in his early 70s. And when I told my family members this story, hoping to inspire them and help them see what's possible, here's what one of them told me. Oh, okay, that's a really cool story, but I don't think this is going to work for me. After all, I'm already 71. That's the power of conditioning. We believe what we have been told for years and years and years, even when we are shown proof, living proof how things can be different. Now you can be the one who changes that story. It's totally in your own hands. It's so important that you start exercising more and lifting weights regularly so that you can strengthen your muscles and enjoy your life more. Next, I want to tell you what strength training actually does and how it really helps you. It doesn't matter if you're 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 or beyond. Number one, it boosts your metabolism. After 40s, you start to lose muscle mass, but only if you don't do anything about it. So let's not use the, oh, I'm going to lose muscle mass. Poor me, can't do anything about it. Yes, you can. Only you can do something about it. And that is starting strength training. Maintaining muscle mass is so important. And while walking and yoga and light activities like that are great and beneficial for many other things, they don't help you to build muscle. At least not the same way as strength training does. Muscle is metabolically active tissue. What does that mean? This means that the more muscle you have, the more energy you burn, even when you're resting. Let's say that you train, you do maybe 3 workouts per week, you gain muscle over time, and then you burn more even when you're resting, even when you're sitting on your couch, because you have built more muscle. And the more you build, the better, of course, it gets. So also while you're resting, you're burning more energy, but you have to build your muscle first. So if you're somebody who is struggling with weight despite eating the same, or you're tired of feeling like your body is stuck, then ask yourself, have I been doing strength training? And if you haven't done strength training, well, there's your missing piece. That's a really, really big one. And when you start putting on muscle, when you start consistently strength training, you may get out of that stuck place and see your body change. You need to build more muscle. You probably don't need to do more cardio. And in many cases, women don't need to eat less because many women are already eating very little. So if you want to increase your metabolic rate, you have to up your protein, up your muscle building. These are the 2 most critical things if you want to increase your metabolic rate. The second thing that strength training does is that it protects your bones. Super, super critical for women because we start losing our bone density in menopause and beyond. And again, this bone density can go down if we don't do anything about it. Again, here's your opportunity. It's not like, oh, I'm a victim, poor me. This is an opportunity to be an active person here who's saying, hey, I'm going to do things differently. I'm going to do what I can to make sure that my bone density is good. Again, you might enjoy your walking and yoga and Pilates and all these cute things, but what you actually need to build bone is mechanical stress. So that means weightlifting, doing resistance training, and that's how you build your muscle. And because there's a connection between your muscles and your bones, they are attached to one another. Through that muscle training, you're also strengthening your bones. If you care about aging without fractures, injuries, or fear of falling, then strength training is non-negotiable. I have a free guide called Fit from Scratch that includes 3 beginner-friendly workouts, and there are 2 tracks in this plan. Originally, there was only body weight and bands only for complete beginners, but just recently I have also added the dumbbell version if you're ready to take the next step. So please go ahead and check out this guide. It's completely free. Download it and let me know how they went for you. The next thing that strength training will help you to do is to have more energy. If you're dragging all day and feeling that your energy is constantly low and saying, oh, it's my age, well, it probably isn't. Strength training can actually help you to increase your energy. The first reason is that your mitochondria, which is your energy centers inside of your cells, will get better at doing their job. You will also sleep better. Many people say when they start strength training, I'm sleeping better now. Your body becomes more resilient to stress. And interestingly, not just physical, but also mental and emotional stress. You can just handle things better. And also your blood sugar stabilizes. Now, this is another really, really huge thing that people have to understand. Your blood sugar imbalances are not because of your age. Of course, the diet is a big component here, but also muscle mass. One of the best things that you can do to make sure that your blood sugar is healthy and you can not worry about diabetes and things like that, metabolic disease, is to increase muscle mass. I've talked about it before. It's one of the most important things about strength training. When you build muscle, then you regulate your blood sugar better, because when you have that muscle, it acts as a sponge. So when you eat something, these muscles actually take this glucose and use them for energy. Now, if there's a person who doesn't have a whole lot of muscle mass, they don't have the sponge, and that's why we have the excess glucose circulating in the body causing problems. You have to make sure that you are building muscle so that you get better at regulating your own blood sugar levels. And even just 2-3 workouts per week is all you need. Strength training also will decrease your pain and stiffness. It will improve your joints. It will help you stay more balanced, and it will also help you be more flexible. Some people think, how is that possible? Strength training, doesn't it make you more stiff and tight? But no, that is not the case. So you can imagine when you do squats, are you stretching your quads? Yes, you are. What happens when you hold 2 dumbbells? Are you stretching your muscles even more in a squat position? Of course you do. So strength training is actually also great for flexibility. And finally, strength training is so important from the perspective of your independence. How long do you stay independent and can do things on your own? So let's get honest here. What kind of life do you want? Do you want to be able to carry your own groceries, climb the stairs, go hiking, play with your children, grandchildren, pets? Or do you want to hand over your independence slowly, just lose function, 1 year, 1 fall, 1 injury at a time? What do you want? Strength training is functional training. It keeps your body capable. It prepares you for real life, not just gym life. The stronger you are now, the more freedom you have in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and beyond, period. So where are you right now with your movement habits? Are you doing nothing because it's overwhelming, or because you've been told that it's too late and you should start to slow down and there's nothing to do about this age thing that's wrecking your body? These beliefs just make the decline faster, and they also rob you of your strength, your freedom, and your vitality. So it's the inactivity and it's the lack of muscle that are actually the reasons why we are slowing down, hurting, gaining weight, not moving well, and so on. And you can change this starting today. If you're ready to stop waiting, and if you want to get started with something simple and doable, I'm here to help you. Check out my free guide, Fit from Scratch, that I already mentioned before. And like I said, there are 2 types of workouts in there: bodyweight and bands only. This is the bodyweight track, and dumbbell version, which is the dumbbell track. So check out and try which one is better for you. If you're a complete beginner, start with the bodyweight. Do that for a little while and then move on to the other one. You get both of these programs when you click on the link in the description. If you're ready to move on right away and you need some one-on-one help, I'm super happy to help you with that as well. This work is my passion. This is what I'm here to do. So make sure that you click on that application link and you can fill out the application. It's also in the description. If today's message hit home, then make sure that you give it a like and that you subscribe to this channel, and also share with others who you think will benefit from this information as well. And also tell me in the comments, what belief about aging are you ready to let go? If you liked today's video, make sure to check out the next one as well. Take care.